So it seems like the latest buzz topic around gig tubers is the fact that food delivery people need to get a real job. This is a topic that comes up about once a year and it becomes the buzz topic of the genre. And today I want to talk to you about the fact that we food delivery drivers, in my opinion, we've actually got a real job. So I want to talk to you about that today. My name is John McFall and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel, where I teach you how to make money and I teach you how to manage the money that you make. In today's video, I want to kind of break down for you how I feel about food delivery and the fact that food delivery, it's just as real as any other job out there right now. And you shouldn't look down on yourself. You shouldn't feel bad about doing food delivery, and it's a really good way to make income. The first thing I want to say about it is this, there are so many ways to make money in developed countries today. America, in England, in Australia, in the European countries, there are so many ways that people can make money today, and food delivery just happens to be one of them. There are so many opportunities to go online and make money. There's other, gig type work that you can do, like, Rover and Instacart and Shipt and Lyft and Uber Drive and DoorDash and Uber Eats and GrubHub and TaskRabbit and Deliver That. There are so many different ways that you can make money today that you don't have to rely on going to a company, putting in a resume, going through an interview process, and you can get money into your pocket without having to do the traditional means of it. So whether you are doing stuff on your own or working for a company, if you're getting up every day and getting out there and grinding to get your money to pay your bills, what does it really matter what you do? I've been doing food delivery for a couple years now. I've got almost 4,000 deliveries under my belt, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. This year alone, as a part-time driver, I've made almost $12,000, and this is on top of what I get from my W-2 job. This is a way that I use to earn money because this helps me put money in my pocketbook so I can pay my bills and do the things that I want to do in my life. And most delivery drivers, most of them are part-time drivers. They do it to supplement their income. They don't use it as a full-time job. A full 78% of the drivers out there are doing it as a side hustle, as a part-time job, as a side gig, whatever you want to call it. Most people that are out here doing food delivery don't really do it full-time, and they only do it to supplement their income. From the time I graduated high school and I got out of the Marine Corps and started in the civilian world as an employee, a lot of that time I've done things that were either my own thing or I was working a part-time job doing something else over the years to help supplement my income. To me, doing food delivery is absolutely no different than doing any other type of part-time work. Just because you don't go punch a clock or you don't work for somebody else doesn't mean that food delivery is not a real job. You get out there and you get your money, you pay your bills, you pay your taxes with it, you use the money for whatever it is that you need. There's some people that do food delivery that are retired workers, and they get out there and do food delivery to help supplement their retirement income. So food delivery is just like any other part-time job for most people. I guess the bottom line for me is this, is if food delivery is helping you pay your bills and you enjoy doing food delivery, then do food delivery. No matter what the side hustle is that you have and that you want to do to make that money that you need to make, if it's filling that need, then don't listen to other people and don't listen to what other people are saying. I've said it again in a lot of my videos. There's a lot of even gig tubers out here that are saying, saying you shouldn't use food delivery long term, and you should use it as a stepping stone, and you should use it for this and that and this and that. And I guess where I am with it is use it for what you want to use it for, as long as it's working. And throughout this whole time that people have been saying that you shouldn't do it long term and that you shouldn't use it for something that you consider that is going to be long term, I'm going to say that if that's what you want to do, you should. Through all the things that we hear people talk about on this food delivery stuff, and people have said good things about it, people have said bad things about it, but food delivery is still here. The platforms are still working. The platforms are still generating orders for us. The platforms are still generating income for us. And the platforms are still sending us good enough orders that we get up and go out and do it. Food delivery, it's not going away. It's going to be here for a long time. And food delivery is something that you can do to get out there without having to punch a clock. You don't have to go out there when they tell you. You don't have to work for the time period that a company would tell you that you would have to work if you do some other type of job. So I guess what my point is that food delivery, it's here, it's going to stay here, it's not going anywhere, and it's a way that you can get out there and earn money to take care of you and your family and put money into your pocketbook. So if you hear somebody say that you shouldn't do it long term, if you hear somebody say that you should get out there and get a real job, and that you shouldn't use food delivery as a means to make money, tell them to kiss off, because food delivery is a good way to make good money, and it's a good way that you can take care of what you need to. So stop listening to people if they tell you that you shouldn't do it. Take a look at your own situation and take a look at what food delivery does for you. Food delivery, it helps me. It takes care of some of my bills, and I will continue doing food delivery. I've done it part-time. I've done it full-time. I might do it full-time again. But food delivery, it's helped me in taking care of the income that I needed to have to take care of my bills. And I will do it as long as I want to. If it is working for me and it's filling that need, I will do it for, as long as I want. So stop listening to the other people out here that are telling you that you shouldn't do it and that you should get a real job, because food delivery, it is a real job. As long as you are taking care of your family, as long as you are paying your taxes on the money, as long as you are taking care of the vehicle that you use to get out there, do it so it will continue providing its service to you, then food delivery is something that you can do for as long as you want. I want to remind you that down here in my description, I have some great tools for you. The one I want to talk to you about today is my metric spreadsheet. If you want to get better at doing food delivery, it starts by keeping track of your numbers. I'm going to throw it up here on the screen real quick so you can check it out. If you look at the left-hand side, you'll see I always put my start time and my end time. This gives me the total time that I've worked. I also put in the miles. If you head to the right, you'll see for each individual app, I put the dollars that I've made, the time that I work, along with the number of deliveries. Head to the bottom and you'll see it calculates out what your average dollar per hour, dollar per mile, and your average per order. If you want to see where you are and see where you need to improve to get that $25 to $30 an hour that I always talk about, go grab this free download for yourself and start keeping track of these numbers so you can see where you need to improve. I'd also like to ask you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Finally, I want to leave you with, I hope that you are out there getting the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.